Hi, all of you. Good morning. So, in the last class, if you remember, we launched a EC2 instance, okay, uh, with the name MyWeb, okay. And if I, if I'll start it, so if you remember, we created a web server inside this, which was showing something on the website, and that website we are able to see it. Okay, so that's the same thing we are going to continue today. Meanwhile, all of you completed that Git practical. Everybody practiced it. Can you confirm in chat? Like everybody completed that Git? Yes. Okay. I'm getting the answer from one guy. What about others? Yeah. Have you completed? Others, please respond. Have you completed Git practical? Okay. So this was the instance which we created. And if you remember, if we are hitting this public IP in our browser, we are able to see this website. Okay. Welcome to DevOps training. We given the background color. Okay. So to achieve this website, what are the steps we done? Anybody remember that? That what are the software we installed in this Linux instance? Anybody?
Apache web servers.
Yeah, Apache web server. That is correct. HTTPD software. Yeah. One more software we installed. That you remember? If you remember, okay, let me repeat it. So see, first we installed HTTPD, okay, and then we installed a PHP software because we retain our website in the PHP language. Okay, that's why we retain. And then we created a file index.php. Okay, and index.php, what we done? Just we retain the content, whatever you are seeing it in this website. Okay, if I'll quickly show you, just by clicking on connect. Okay, so sudo, which is a root, and I said you that by default, if you want to keep your website that should be visible here. Okay, so it should be put in which directory? Do you remember? Anybody remember the directory? In which directory we have to keep index.php? Last class we discussed.
Where directories? Where www?
Yeah, /var /ww. After that, HTML was there. Okay, so this was the index.php page. If you remember, if I'll read them. And that's why this page is written in PHP language. That's why we downloaded the PHP software. And in this, it is clearly visible that we are making the background color as orange. That's why it is visible in orange color. Second thing we are doing is welcome to DevOps training. Okay, that's why it is printing here, welcome to DevOps training. Okay, the first line. Then this is the output of the ifconfig command. Okay, and the ifconfig command, I am running it. Okay, by giving it in the back code. Okay, that's why it is printing ifconfig. So these are the things we done. Okay, but if I'll again ask you that, can you do these things again? Okay, like, and also one more thing, we started the HTTPD, we make this enable also. These things also we done. So if I'll ask you that, can you do these things again? Okay, like you have to launch one more EC2 instance, you have to do it again. Okay. So in this case, what you will be doing is you will be launching a new EC2 instance. Okay, like you will be coming here, We'll be launching a new EC2 instance, again making that HTTP port open. Okay, then you will go inside that machine, you will install that software HTTPD, you will install this software PHP, then you'll go inside this directory, you'll copy the content of index.php from this code. Okay, this is the code which we copied from pre to pre in the index.php that we'll copy. Then we'll start this command systemctl start httpd. Then systemctl status httpd will check and we'll make it enable also. So this process we have to do always, right? So if I'll say that you have to launch one instance, that is well and good. You can launch it easily. Okay. But if I'll tell you, can you launch 100 web server like this? So you have to launch 100 machine. Every time you have to go inside this machine, you have to hit this many commands, right? So it will be hectic for you. So for this purpose, what we are going to do is we'll be creating an image out of it. Okay. How to create the image? Once you are able to see this website like this, okay, just the extra thing is I added the background color. Okay, if you'll not add the background color, this is the exact website in the white background. Okay, now we have to create the image. So you'll come here and you'll see that this is your instance. Okay, currently this instance, my web. Okay, what is it's if you'll go in the storage section, you'll see this is the hard disk attached to your machine, 8 GB one. Okay, and this is the ID of this. So just duplicate this page. Okay, and once we'll duplicate this page, just go to the EBS section, volume section. Okay, in EBS we already discussed about the volume part. So just go in this. In this volume, you'll see so many hard disks will be there. Okay, like this many hard disks are there. We have to find the hard disk which is attached to this machine. Okay, this is my web. So I am saying that in this machine, hard disk attached is AD0E. AD0E. Okay, so I will see here in this part AD0E. So AD0 is this one. So this is the hard disk that is attached to our Linux machine. Okay, Linux machine in which our software everything is installed. So like if I'll tell you that you have a laptop, okay, in that laptop there is a game, everything is installed. Okay, now if you are buying a new laptop, okay, and you are removing the hard disk of your previous laptop and you are attaching it to the new laptop, so whatever the game, whatever the software you installed in the previous laptop, that will be going to copy, right, exactly in the new laptop because you are using the exact same hard disk. So same thing we are going to do. We are going to take this 8 GB hard disk that is attached to our machine, AD0E. How we are verifying it? So we are verifying it after selecting this, going in the storage section, and we are verifying this volume ID. Okay, once we verified that this is the machine that is attached, I will simply select this, click on action, and I will click on create a snapshot. That's all. Just click on create a snapshot. They are asking why you are creating this snapshot. So just give anything like web server. Okay, something like this I written and just I will do create a snapshot. So what is happening now? They are creating a snapshot. Okay, basically they are creating a backup of your hard disk. Okay, if you'll go in this EBS section, there is a section called a snapshot. If you'll see here in this snapshot, okay, currently your snapshot, this web server snap have one, it is in the pending state. Okay, so once it will be completed, that means your hard disk is backup correctly. Okay, now you are ready to create the image. So we'll wait for this to make this pending to be completed. Currently, it is still in pending. Okay. Meanwhile, can you all ping like whoever are still to do with the Git, like they did not completed it? Like some part is still remaining. Can you ping in the chat? So I get to know like how many are still remaining for doing this. Everybody. I got that one confirmation that he already done. Okay. What about others? Okay. You also done. That's great. Others also quickly. Even if some part is remaining, that is well, okay. Just you have to write. That's all. So I get the idea that how many are remaining still. Or you have any difficulty from the previous topic, that also you can keep it put. Okay. So see now it is everything is completed. Okay. So our work is this one is done. And again, whatever I done, that is already shown here. Okay. So like now your web service up, you will create a snapshot EBS that will create a custom image. So I selected that volume ID. I am clicking on create a snapshot. Now, okay, you have done, but some doubts. Okay. What is the doubt? Like in the Git, you have doubt? Doubt?
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Yeah, good one.
I have practiced, but I have some doubts actually. Whenever I add that some lines in that file, it shows some different hours. But suppose I have update done now, it shows some previous hours, and that's some confused about that.
In which Git topic you are saying?
Yeah, Git.
So like you add new lines, but when you push it, so in GitHub, it's
Then
from different hours.
It's shows the different hours. It shows
Different,
only recent lines only. Is it right?
from where you are saying, like by which running which command you are saying that? Can you be specific here?
Actually, in that whenever I push that,
Okay.
it that time that shows the lines, but previous lines it shows sometimes. Sometimes current line not shows like that.
Okay, so maybe you are doing the cat greater than symbol to write and edit the file. Okay, so if you are using the cat greater than symbol, then they will
Cat,
override.
yes.
So
Cat
even
greater than that file. I have opened that file. That then I write one more. I add
yeah,
one
so
more line.
if you do, see, that's what I'm saying now. If you do cat greater than, then how the previous line will be able to there? Previous line will be deleted automatically, right? Others, can
Okay.
anybody tell me that if I want to add new line, what we have to use using the cat? Anybody remember? Greater than is for overwriting, right? To append the new line. Anybody? You have to use double greater than, if you remember. Okay. So whenever you are adding a new line, you have to do the double greater than. Then only the new line will be added. And if you are getting confused, so just always use the VI editor to write something. Okay. Don't use the cat command if you are getting confused. Use the VI editor to write.
VA editor.
Yeah, use BI editor, because if you
Okay.
are getting confused with the greater than and double greater than, so use BI editor and just do WQ and save it like that way. Okay. Then you'll net first, not first.
Actually, suppose I want to add, so I add third line, git log hyphen one line. It shows that whenever I use that git status, that time I copy that one number, that is
Commit ID.
yeah, commit ID. That is actually that commit ID is different IDs it shows, but header
Yeah.
line one ID and the first commit it shows one ID like that.
Yeah, every and whenever you will commit, every time a new ID will be generated. That also I told you, right? So I already uploaded the Git document
Each
also that
line
handwritten.
each line has a different unique ID.
So if you are committing each line in having different times, then it will be having the different ID, right?
Okay, got it.
If you are adding a new line and you are committing it and then again adding the new line, so every line will be having a new ID there.
Yeah, then after that I use git show and that ID. After
Yeah,
that,
so that's well and good, right?
yeah. Yes, it's working, sir. No problem.
Okay. Okay, so now we done that a snapshot is created. Okay, and we saw that it is created successfully. Now what we have to do is basically see, my final goal is I don't want to do this thing again. Okay, whatever I done inside this machine, yum install httpd, yum install php, then just give me a second. Okay, yeah, yum install php, systemctl status httpd, systemctl start httpd, adding the index.php file there. Everything I don't want to do again and again. Okay, so that's why I'm selecting this my web. Okay, and I'm clicking on action, and I'm going to image and template, and I'm saying I want to create a image of this. Okay, that means whatever present inside this machine, okay, that software, everything is installed. I want to create a new image. So I'll click on this. Now they are saying what are the image name you want to give. So take an example. I want to give this image name. You can also give some image name like that is unique or something. Okay. Okay, something like this, I given the image name. And for what purpose we are creating this image? So this is for the web server. You can write like Apache web server, something like this. Okay. And that's all. You given the image name, we given some description, and just we are clicking on create image. What it will go? It will create a new image. Okay. How you can verify that image is getting created? Either you can click on this line EMI, or you can come here in this section, image section, and here you are seeing this EMI. Okay, just click on this. You'll see that there are so many images in my side. Okay, but in your case, there will be only one image that ever you created. And this is the image which I created now, web server fab1. Okay, and if you'll see currently it is in the pending state. Okay, and it is in the private. Visibility is private. Okay, so what is the meaning of this public visibility and private visibility? If it is private, that means only I can see. Okay, only I can see my image. But if I'll make it public, that I want that you all person can also use it. Okay, if you want to use my same image, if you don't want to create. Okay, so I will make this image public. So if somebody who are using the Mumbai region to doing the practical, they will be able to see this image. How you will be able to see image, that also I will be going to show you. Just refresh this page. Let's wait. It will take around 2 minutes time to be in pending. Okay, from pending to be available. Okay, so we'll wait for that. But again, if you'll see, meanwhile, what the steps we done, we come to our instance section, we click on image and template, we clicked on create image, then we given our image name, image description, okay, and just we clicked on create, and we went to the AMI section, and we are seeing this image is getting created. Okay, so this is the part till now we did. And if you want to make your image public or private, so you can select that image, click on edit AMI permission, and you can make it using from private to public. Currently it is private, we can make it public also. So let's, yeah.
Can I ask you a question? If you make this public, can we just use that image just to try it out, sir?
Yeah, you can use it, that image, you can search it, but you have to be in the Mumbai region, because that image I created in Mumbai. Okay, so if you are launching a EC2 instance in Mumbai, then you can do it easily.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. By the way, which region you are using by default?
I'm using Oregon, US West, and then Mumbai's 2 regions for the gate.
Okay. Yeah. So okay. So Mumbai one you can try. Okay, by my image. How? I will tell you. Okay. I have one image created in North Virginia also, but you are not using. That's why I'm not telling you. So no issue for that. I will tell you. You can try my image also, and you can try create your own image, and that also you can try. Okay. But every image will be available only in that particular region itself. Okay.
Yeah.
Same thing you can do it in the North Virginia, or there is way also how we can transfer this image to the different region. But again, that comes with the cost. AWS charges us whatever, like if your size of image is, take an example, 8 GB. Okay, because we are using the 8 GB hard disk. So what will happen? They will charge you for 8 GB network transfer. Okay, so they will cause the bill for that. So let's see whether it, yeah, now it is available. I think, yeah, it is available. Let's see which image our one. This is our image fab1. So I will select this and see, this is the image which I given. Okay, now in this image we will simply come to this permission section. Currently it is private. Okay, and we'll just click on edit AMI permission, and I will make it public, and say in the public they are saying that if you are making it public, so anybody can use this, all AWS users. Okay, whoever have the AWS account, they are working on the Mumbai region, they can do it. Okay, so just simply we are doing on save changes. What happened? Okay, I have already 5:5, so let me wait. I have many images public actually, so we can keep up to 5 only. So I am doing some images private, okay, which I don't require now. So let me do it quickly. I made this private, and one more, let me make it private. In your case, it will be not the problem because I created so many images. Okay, so now this is private. Now I will simply come So this fav1. This is our fav1, and I will select this, click on permission, click on edit AMI permission, and we'll make it public. Just click on save changes. That's all. Now if you'll see this fav1, okay, it is visible, it is now public. Now once image is created, it is public and a status is available. Okay, so what normal people will do? So rather than creating this my web like EC2 instance and going inside this, installing HTTPD server, everything, then they are able to see this website. Okay, now see how you can do it easily. Just you have to click on launch instance and just follow this step, what I'm doing. Take an example, I'm giving the name as my web one. Okay, this is my first one machine, and now they are saying which image you want to select. Okay, so they are saying either you are going to use the recent one, my AMI, or quick start. So if I'll say for quick start, so we usually till now we are keep choosing Amazon Linux. Okay, but now if I created my image, okay, so that will be private to me. Okay, so in that case, I can select from my AMI section. Whatever the image, you keep it in the private or public, but that image is created by you, you'll be able to see. So see, these all are the images created by me. September 1, weekend 1, web server 1. If you'll see here, just Feb ThinkInspire 1 is also there. From here also, I can select it. Okay, so this is the one way. But in this way, you can only select the image that you created. Okay, but now if I want to select a image that is created by some other person, okay, like if you want to see my image, what you have to do is you have to click on this browse more AMI. Okay, so just click on this part, and here you are seeing so many images are available. Okay, so in my AMI section, you are saying that these all are the images that is created by me. Okay, and in this section, if I search here, and if I'm searching what is my image name, so my image name is this one, web server. Okay, now let's search up to here only. If I'll search it, so see, in my AMI part, they are saying that there are 4 images currently with this name. Okay, if I'll go in the community AMI section, okay, this community AMI, if you'll see, they are showing us that there are some images available, like web server gen, web server image, web server oct image, but fav1 is not showing. It will take a little bit time, okay, because we just made it public, so it will be updated on the AWS side, then only they will be showing it. Okay, so let's wait for a few seconds, and it will be able to, you will be able to see it here. But see, these all are the images that is previously created. You can use this image also. Okay, like this way, if you search Kishanrai web server and you'll go in this community AMI section, so it is published by anyone. So in this way, you will be able to see this image. And after some time, you will be able to see that fab image also. Which one? This one, fab one. Okay, so let me refresh this page. Let's see whether it is happening or not. So again, I'm giving the name, my web -1. I'm going to browse more AMI, searching for my image. Okay, still that image is not visible. Okay, but I will show you at this point only, you'll be able to see the image. Meanwhile, let me select it from here only directly, this fab one, which we generated. Okay, simply click on select. And once we selected that image, okay, so instance type everything, let it be t2.micro. Again, select the key pair name, okay, whatever you want to use. So key pair. Okay, and here make sure you have to making this allow HTTP traffic from internet. If you forget this, your website will be not working. Okay, so make sure this should be there, and just click on launch instance. Now, once we are doing the launch instance, you will see that I will be not going inside this machine. I will be not installing the HTTPD software. I will be not installing PHP. I will be not copying the index.php code. Nothing I will be doing. Once this will be running, I will be simply copy the public IP address and I will paste it like this in browser, and I will be able to see this website. So let's make it. Yeah, now it is running. Simply I'm coming here, selecting this, copying this public IP, and paste it in the browser. If everything is perfect, we'll be able to see our website. See, welcome to DevOps training, and it is coming from this machine. How you can verify that this is coming from different machine, this is coming from different machine? So just see the content. Here the IP address you are seeing 33.101. In this machine, you are seeing the IP address is 15.148. Is 15.148 is from this machine only? So yes, see, this is the 15.148. That means we are getting the correct output. So like this way, you can launch the EC2 instances. And now you don't have to install all these steps, whatever you've done previously, like these many steps. Okay, these things, yum install HTTP, PHP, these things we don't have to do. Anybody have question?
No, sir.
Okay. Now, so I shown you how you can launch the instance here. This is the previous type of the screenshot, so don't be confused. But again, the same thing we are doing in the my AMI section. We are selecting our image. We are choosing the instance type t2.micro, making sure HTTP port is enabled. This was the previous way, like previously, like before 6 months, AWS was using this type of the page to configure the EC2 instances. And once we are copying the IP, we are able to see that this IP address is available. So quickly, what we are going to do is, I am going to, these two instances are there. Let me terminate this first one that we created previously. So terminate this because image is already generated. So now I don't require this instance. Okay. So one instance I already created, my web 1. I'm launching quickly one more instance with the name my web 2. Okay. And again, we are coming to this browse more AMI section. Let's find whether that image become public or not. So I'm searching here again. Yeah, now see this fab one is visible here. Okay, so that means now it is public, you'll be able to see it. So just select this from the community AMI section. And once it is coming, same thing, keep everything same. T2 micro, attach a key pair. And make sure that HTTP port is enabled. That only things you have to do. Again, launch instance, one more machine will be active. Let's close previous one. So this is our the previous one. And now we are launching the new one also. Currently it is in pending state. Yeah, now it is running. Again, same thing. Copy this public IP. If everything is correct, you'll be able to see this IP on machine 1.181. Paste it. 1.181. Okay, so now this is coming. Okay, so now we are launched this two instance. Yeah, say something. You have to say something. Say that. Okay. So like this way, our website is created. Okay. But now the problem is, take an example. These are the website content. Okay. So currently, I just given one differentiator here. That is basically the ifconfig command. So basically what this website is doing, this website is printing you welcome to DevOps training, and they are printing the ifconfig command output. And we know that ifconfig command, they are only running in both the case. Okay. But the IP is different for both the machine. That's why the output is different. That's all other things are same only in this website. Okay. So that now if I want to make this website public, anybody can use it from the entire world. Okay. And let's think like this is, there is no ifconfig command here. Okay. Just we are writing up to here only, welcome to DevOps training. So if some person is saying welcome to DevOps training in this website also, and in this also, they are only seeing the content welcome to DevOps training. So he will be never able to differentiate that whether I am getting this website from same web server or from different web server, right? Like whenever you are hitting the www.google.com, do you know that from the this time you connected to this machine? If I'm refreshing this page, are you sure that this google.com is connected to same machine? Okay, we cannot be sure, right? But in this our example, you will be sure whether you are connected to same machine or whether you connected to different machine by just seeing the IP address. Okay, that's why I given this differentiator here. Okay, but the final goal is same, that we have to launch this website. And from the customer perspective, they should never know that if after refreshing the page, okay, they are connecting to same machine or they are connected to different machine. Because for client or customer perspective, they only have to use Google. They are not worrying that in which machine their google.com is running. Okay, and also Google is not saying that if this website is not working, then you have to hit google1.com, google2.com, google3.com. Like that also they are not saying you. So similarly, we can also not say to our customer that, see, first try this IP address. If this IP address website is not running, okay, you can use this IP address. So like this way, how client will be able to remember this, right? Our client will be never able to remember. If we are having 10 web server, we cannot give 10 different IP address, right? So in that case, there is a concept of load balancer. So let me write it here. There is a concept of load balancer. What is the work of load balancer? They balance the load. Okay, so if 100 people are visiting your website, okay, like 100 people are visiting your website, so these 100 people will visit some URL, okay, like www.google.com, something like this. Okay. Okay, like this way they visited. So once they will visiting this URL, so what your load balancer will do is load balancer will transfer from this 100 people, they will transfer 50% to the MyWave1 machine. Okay, that is our first machine where our service is running, and other 50 people they will transfer it to the MyWave2. Okay, so all the people will be able to see the website, and traffic is also distributed, and we are only giving this one URL. So client will be hitting this URL only, but some people will be connected to this machine, some people will be connected to this machine. Like I am going to set it up, okay, and I will give you the URL like this, okay, and you will be able to see that some of you will be connecting to this IP address, some of you will be connecting to this IP address. Okay, so how you can achieve this? So let me show you. So first you have to make sure these two instances are running. Okay, so that's what I written here. To use the load balancer concept, you have to make sure that two EC2 instance with our custom image, okay, whatever the image we created, okay, like this type of the image we created, that you have to make it so. If you don't want to create your image, you can go with this CMI. This is public currently in Mumbai region and in North Virginia region. But again, this is the with the background color white. There is no background color set in this image. If you want to set the background color, so you have to use manually, you have to search it, right? Now, once you selected this two instance and you opened it, okay, and you made this HTTP port, enabled everything, then like this way, web server 1 and web server 2 active. Okay. Now what we have to do is simply, we have to come here in this page, you have to scroll down, go to the load balancer section. In the load balancer section, you'll see that there is currently no load balancer. Click on create load balancer. You'll see so many options here, application, network, gateway, and if you'll come down, there is a classic load balancer also. So first we are going to understand classic load balancer. Okay, so simply click on create. Okay, once you click on create, so they are asking what are the load balancer name you want to keep it. Okay, so take an example, I want to keep the load balancer name as my CLB. Okay, my classic load balancer. Let everything default VPC only. Okay, now they are saying your website is running on which protocol. So my website is running on port 80. So that's what I mentioned here. Okay, now we are saying click on next. Now here they are saying, do you want to attach a existing security group or do you want to create a new security group? Let's click on create a new security group and they will create automatically. Okay, so we don't have to worry about in this part also. And you can match this screenshot from here also. What we are doing, we are clicking on classic load balancer, create, given my classic load balancer name, click on new security group, make sure here it is written like this, HTTP TCP 80 anywhere. Okay, so come here, do this custom TCP to HTTP. Okay, we are going to use the HTTP protocol and do custom to anywhere. That's all. Just click on next. Click on next. Health check. Now they are asking, what is your website? Like your website is running on which page? Okay. So anybody remember what was our page name in our case? like in /var/www/html, what was the page name we added here? From where we are seeing this website? Anybody? In place of index.html, we used some different page, right? Not a single person remember? In a starting only I saw you, right? Like we are going inside /var/www/html location. There we created a file. No, that was the file location, right? I'm saying, what was the file name? It was index.php. Okay. So you have to remember this basics thing. We created the file index.php. From there only you are seeing the website. I shown you the content, right? Background color was written. Inside that we written the ifconfig command. Welcome to DevOps training. We written. Okay, so that was our page name was index.php. So you have to write index.php here. Okay, like that way, and everything will be same only. Just keep this ping path as /index.php because see this website. Okay, if I'll write it here slash. See why we are writing index.php. If I'm doing here /a.html, will it work? They will say, I don't know. I don't find this. Okay. If I'll write here index.html. Okay. So this also it is not going to work, not found. Okay. But if I'll write index.php. Okay. So now it is working. That means our website is coming from index.php page. Okay. And that's why we are writing it here index.php. Okay. Just click on add instance. And now on which machine our web server is running? This two machine, right? My web and my web 2. So I will select this two machine. Okay, we selected this two machine. Our web server is running into two machine. So whenever load balancer will transfer the traffic, they will transfer the traffic to this two machine. If there are 10 machine running, you have to select 10 machines. Okay, and just do next add text and just click on review and create. Click on create. So you are creating a load balancer. Now close this. How you can verify this load balancer is created or not? So like this way, you'll see that classic load balancer is created. And simply click on my CLB part. You'll be going to a page. In this page, if you'll come here, see, this is the DNS they are giving you. This is something like www.google.com, like that way only. Okay. So just copy this DNS. Okay. And this DNS, just paste it in the browser. Okay. And you'll be able to see the website. Why it is failing? Okay, wait, just let me check quickly. What is the problem? Is related to the health check. Yeah, it is related to health check. Currently, it is see here, it is saying 0 of 2 instances in service. That means you added the 2 EC2 instance, but currently both of the instances out of service. Okay, we are not able to verify. So let's wait that once this health check will verify. So they will be going to check it for the interval of 30 seconds. Okay, so it will take around 1 minute time. So now see both become in service. Okay. Previously in this description, it was saying 0 of 2 instances is service. Now it is saying 2 of 2 instances are in service. So they made sure that your website is running perfectly on these two machines. Okay. And when they make sure, then you'll again refresh this page. You will be able to see the content. So see, I am seeing the website. But what IP address I am seeing? I am seeing 1.181. Okay. And let's try this URL. And everybody, please copy this IP address, whatever you are seeing after hitting this URL in browser and paste it in chat. So we can see how many of you are seeing which one. Go to this website, copy this IP address inet1 172.31 and paste it in chat everywhere. Let's see which website you are seeing from which machine.
Yeah, I can able to open.
Just paste the IP address in chat. Whatever the IP address you are seeing here, inet 172.31, like this way, copy this and paste it in chat. Yeah, one is saying 1.821 only, like me. What about others? Somebody copied something different thing, right? 19578. This is not the IP, right? IP is this one, Ram, what you are doing. This is the IP, right? 172.31. So like this way it will be visible. It will be look like something like this, 15.148. Either it will be this one or either it will be dot 15.148. Everybody is getting 1.181 only. What about others? See, I got this two response only. There are so many people, right? Okay. So everybody is same. Okay. Let me refresh this page. See, I'm seeing now 15.148. Similarly, you can also refresh the page. You'll see different IP there. Refresh this page. Sometimes you'll see 1.18. Sometimes you'll see 15.148. Like keep refreshing this page. The same URL. Are you able to see change? Yes. So that's what, like sometimes you are connecting to one machine, sometimes you are connecting to the second machine. That means your traffic is getting distributed. Okay. And that was our final goal. Like from the single URL, myclv.elv.amazon ews.com, you are able to see the website running in this machine also and website running on this machine also. Okay. So both the IP address you are seeing like this one. So this was our final goal. So every time I'm refreshing, this IP address is getting changed. Okay. Similarly, sometimes what we want to do is if you go in the payment page, okay, like you are doing the payment on some bank website, okay. So how many of you saw the message that whenever you are completing any payment on the bank page, they say, please don't refresh the page. How many of you saw this message from the bank that they say, please don't refresh the page while your payment is getting confirmed? One people is saying he saw that message. What about others? Have you saw any time that whenever you are doing any payment or something, they say that please don't refresh the page. Uh, um, please let the payment be confirmed, something like this.
Sir, by mistake, yesterday only I lost something 1,800 rupees by mistake while refreshing the page. So again,
Okay.
they said they will return back.
Yeah, they will return back.
Yeah.
I will say what was the problem with that. Okay. Yeah, so that's what. See, as a DevOps engineer, you should know everything. Okay. So
Yes, sir.
what
Now that
happens
is,
in so what happens in the background whenever you are refreshing the page? Okay, take an example. I connected to this machine. Okay, and here I filled all the details, credit card details, our OTP, everything I filled. Okay, and suddenly your payment is in the process, and you refresh the page. Now your previous machine forgot everything, right? Whatever you are doing, and you connected to the new machine. This new machine now don't know anything. Did you fill credit card details? Did you fill anything or not? Okay. And in this case, this machine will not know that you already filled the credit card details, everything. So what will happen? They will treat that you did not done the payment. Okay. So why they are saying you that they will take time to refund it back? Because they have to see it from the database side, right? Whether some money is deducted, some account is credited. Once they will verify that, they will refund it back. That is not the problem. But if you want to solve this issue, what you have to simply do, come here and in this myclv part, okay, if you'll go in the description, here you are seeing there is an option called stickiness. Okay, so if I know that my customer can complete the payment in 1 minute, or let's take an example, my customer can complete the payment in 5 minutes. So what I can do is I will click on this edit stickiness and I will click on this enable application load balancer generated cookie stickiness. Okay, and I will say here that I want that for the next 60 seconds. You can give 300 seconds also, 500 seconds also, it's totally on you. Just for understanding purpose, I'm giving 60 seconds. So 60 seconds, please enable the stickiness. Okay, and just click on save. Now what will happen? Let me show you. I saved that stickiness and stickiness is enabled to my load balancer. Okay, it is time is 60 seconds. Now previously you are refreshing it. You are seeing this every time new IP. Okay, now if I'll refresh this, so see, it is saying 1.181 only. If I'll refresh this, still I'm seeing the same thing. Even now you can also try whatever the IP address you are seeing, that only you will be keep seeing for the next 60 seconds. After 60 seconds, you will be going to see some different IP. So now you are sticking to the same machine. Everybody can try that. Now you will refreshing, you'll be seeing the same IP for the next 60 seconds. And then again, after 60 seconds, it will be connected to some other machine, and then you'll be sticking to that machine itself. Are you able to do so, everybody? Yes, same IP. Yeah. So this is the concept of the stickiness. Okay. So these things we implement. Okay. So in that case, the problem not happens. Okay, because we are connected to the same machine, so data is getting both. Yeah, that's great. So this is about the classic load balancer. Okay. So again, you can practice this up to classic load balancer thing. Okay. And how to enable the stickiness also, that also I shown you. Simply you have to come here. First thing, you have to see the same, in the same URL, we are seeing the both different IP. Okay. And if we are clicking on this, we are clicking on edit stickiness part, clicking on enable load balancer generator, giving the time as 60 seconds. So for next 60 seconds, it will connect to the same machine. Again, after 60 seconds, it will refresh. It will be connected to some different machine and helpful in payment type of the banking application. Okay, where we can implement this type of the thing, where we require that our customer should stick to particular machine for some point of time. Okay, so this is about the strictness concept. And again, tomorrow we'll be seeing the network load balancer and application load balancer. There are two different more load balancer type that we usually use. Okay. And after that, again, we'll continue. Okay, so let's practice up to here. Okay, try to create your personal image, make it public. Okay, so if you'll make public, so even I can see from my side that is your image is created successfully or not. Okay, so take 1 day, 2 days time, try to create your own custom image, try to make it public. Okay, and once you make it public, give it to your image name here in the chat. So we'll see that whether your image is created successfully or not. Like that. Okay. Is it okay for everybody? You'll create your image, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's great. So let's keep up to here. Try to practice. Okay. And complete previous labs also if anything remaining. Okay. Thanks all of you.